Welcome back to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're looking at, well, a colossal new deal. It's really shaking up the sports broadcasting world. Our mission really is to unpack this thing, the specifics, the strategy behind it, and honestly, one detail that's, well, it's pretty surprising.
Right.
Could be historic.
Yeah, and it's important to see this isn't just about UFC or combat sports.
Right.
This is a really significant play, in that big battle for your attention, for subscriber loyalty.
Yeah.
Especially in streaming.
So it tells us a lot about where things are going.
Exactly. It's a big indicator for media companies.
Okay, let's hit the headline then. Paramount. They're going to be the new exclusive home for all UFC events in the U.S.
That's the core of it, yeah. A huge move.
It feels huge. What are the nuts and bolts?
Okay, so it's a 7-year agreement, kicks off in 2026, and it's with TKO Group, the parent company.
7 years. And the price tag, I heard it was big.
Oh, it's substantial. We're talking an average annual value of $1.1 billion.
Wow.
Which over the 7 years totals $7.7 billion.
Yeah. $7.7 billion. That's a massive bet. So when they say all events, what does that actually mean for, someone trying to watch?
Good question. It basically means everything. Paramount gets exclusive distribution for the UFC's full lineup.
Like the big numbered events.
Exactly. Those 13 big marquee numbered events, the ones that used to be pay-per-view mostly.
Okay.
And also the 30 fight nights. All going on to Paramount Plus.
All on streaming.
Primarily, yes. But there's another layer. Select numbered events, some of the big ones presumably, are also going to be simulcast on CBS.
Ah, okay. So hitting broadcast TV too.
Right, which really broadens the potential audience.
Yeah.
It's not just streamers.
So it's a ton of content hitting both streaming and traditional TV. That dual approach, that feels very deliberate, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's kind of essential now, in this fragmented media world.
Right.
You want to capture the dedicated streaming crowd, but also reach that wider broadcast audience. Get both.
Okay, so let's unpack that a bit more then. This isn't just about the money. Massive as it is, it feels like a major strategic shift. For UFC, for Paramount, what's the core change here?
Well, the biggest thing, I think, is the move away from the UFC's traditional pay-per-view model, the PPV system.
Which was their bread and butter for so long, right?
Yeah.
That high price point per event.
Exactly. And the stated reason from both companies, Paramount and TKO, is that this new deal lets the MMA programming reach significantly more people across the country.
So reach over revenue per view, kind of. Is that the thinking?
That seems to be the bet. Broaden the audience base. They believe, I think, that the sheer volume of subscribers you gain, plus the ad revenue from a bigger, consistent audience, will outweigh the money lost from individual PPV buys.
Yeah.
It's definitely a calculated risk, trading those high-margin single sales for wider, steadier subscription income and growth.
And the bosses are definitely framing it that way. I saw the quote from David Ellison, the chairman and CEO of Paramount. He said, "Live sports continue to be a cornerstone of our broader strategy." Pretty direct. Driving engagement, subscriber growth, and long-term loyalty.
Makes sense.
And the addition of UFC's year-round must-watch events to our platforms is a major win. Very clear in the why.
Yeah, and you hear the same tune from TKO's side. Mark Shapiro, the president and COO, said it means deeper engagement for UFC's passionate fan base.
Okay.
And also that the athletes will love this new stage, which implies more eyeballs, more exposure for them too.
Right.
And if you zoom out, you see this fits perfectly with the bigger industry trend, right? Media companies using live sports, that unique appointment viewing.
The stuff you can't easily time shift.
Exactly. DVR-proof content. It's gold for getting and keeping streaming subscribers and for advertisers who want that live mass audience. This deal is like a textbook example of that strategy in action.
Okay, but here's where, for me, it gets really interesting. Because sort of tucked away in all the big money talk was something else, something genuinely surprising.
Ah, yes. This definitely raised some eyebrows, mine included.
Right. So UFC CEO Dana White, he did an interview with CBS Sports. And he mentioned, well, he said his company is talking with the Trump administration about hosting a UFC fight at the White House.
At the White House, yes. And there's even a proposed date, July 4th, 2026.
Independence Day.
To mark the nation's 250th anniversary. Semi-quincentennial. It would be, well, quite a spectacle.
Dana White literally said, quote, "Imagine a massive fight on the lawn of the White House on CBS."
I mean, you can picture it, can't you? It's quite the image.
It really is. Logistically, politically, everything.
And it seems it's not just Dana White floating a wild idea.
Yeah.
The reports also mentioned a White House source, someone familiar with the matter, confirmed that, yes, such an event is anticipated for next July 4th.
So it's actually being considered seriously?
It appears so, which makes it, unprecedented. It's extremely high profile, clearly designed to maximize exposure for this new Paramount CBS deal right out of the gate. A huge splash.
A massive, potentially controversial splash? Okay. So stepping back from the lawn for a second, what does this whole deal, the $7.7 billion, the shift away from PPV, what does it all mean for the companies, TKO, Paramount, and maybe the wider sports and entertainment world?
Well, the immediate market reaction was pretty clear for TKO Group. Remember, they own WWE as well as UFC.
Right.
Their stock jumped, went up more than 10% in trading right after the announcement. So Wall Street liked it, initially at least.
Okay, I have a positive sign for them. And Paramount.
For Paramount, now owned by Skydance,
yeah,
it's obviously a massive injection of premium live content. And they've already said they plan to look at UFC rights outside the U.S. too, as they become available.
So potential global expansion down the line.
Could be. But fundamentally, this deal just underlines again how critical live exclusive content, especially sports, is in these streaming wars. It's a key weapon.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap for you listening. We've got this multi-billion-dollar 7-year Paramount UFC deal.
Yeah.
Makes Paramount the exclusive U.S. home starting 2026. It's a big strategic shift away from pay-per-view towards broader access via streaming on Paramount Plus and some broadcasts on CBS.
Yeah.
And then there's that really bold, maybe slightly wild possibility of a huge UFC fight literally on the White House lawn for the 250th anniversary.
That's the potential kicker.
So what in all this?
I think the main takeaway is this isn't just a story for fight fans. It's a really strong signal about how major media companies are adapting.
How they're evolving.
Exactly. Using live sports, big exclusive events to drive growth, especially for their streaming platforms. It shows where they see the future value.
So thinking about all these pieces, what stands out to you as the biggest game changer in this whole shift?
That's a good question. Maybe something to think about is this.
Yeah.
How might this big push, making major sports like UFC more widely available on streaming platforms, how might that fundamentally change things?
Change what specifically?
Not just the fan experience, which will obviously change, but maybe the actual business models for other big sports leagues, for other content creators. Could this ripple out and reshape how all live entertainment is bought, sold, and consumed in the next few years? It feels like it could be the start of something bigger,